With the coming of light rail, Prospect Park neighborhood felt that development is going to happen to us or with us, and which do we want it to be? And we knew that just zoning itself would probably not yield the kind of development we'd hope to see. So we determined that we'd have to develop a very precise or very detailed vision of what we would like this neighborhood to be. This is an enormously asset-rich site. It's like on any other in the Midwest, really. It's next to the university. It's dead center. It's on the seam between the two cities, dead center really, kind of between the two downtowns. It's next to the University of Minnesota, which has its medical complex attached to it, a world-renowned research institution, and it has its research park next to it. So it's an extraordinary location with a vast amount of undeveloped land north of University Avenue. So we knew that left to market forces, this land was likely to be a stretch version of Stadium Village. Lots of pizza, more cheap beer, and a lot of maroon and gold sweatshirts. But we really felt it could be much, much more than that. And this land had been zoned as the Southeast Industrial Area, but we thought, let's reimagine what that could really be. Why couldn't that be a place where living, working, learning, the arts and science all come together? So we erase zoning borders, normal zoning definitions of where things should happen, so that we merge all of these things and they all come together. Living happens on top of making, next to learning. And this rich mixture is a high-intensity mixture of these things, high density. So we talked about 2,500 units of new housing, affordable workforce, elderly, and students together. And we also said that this had to be a place of diversity and equity. And so the idea of this really rich mixture of these uses came to be the vision that the neighborhood held for the station area. But we also said that this can't happen if you're just thinking of it in terms of individual projects. This really is going to require another level of thinking, district thinking. How do you create a public realm that really knits all of these uses together? How do we get this area to be supported by shared infrastructure such as district energy, district stormwater management, district waste treatment, district parking? And so the larger concept was that this is not a collection of individual projects. The projects aren't the deal. The district is the project itself. And then we came to believe that this area, because of its size, because of its blank nature, this could really become a living laboratory demonstration of what's possible. How do you rethink, retool built inner cities to be a demonstration, a replicable model really, of what urban redevelopment, sustainable, regenerative redevelopment really looks like? So that's fine. That's easy to talk about if you have a master developer, but we didn't have that. We have multiple individual landowners. So we had to form a partnership in order to have these conversations and to do all of this coordination of these multiple systems, integrated systems and projects. So this took an enormous amount of time on the part of the developers and the community, but it really took the partnership to be the go-between, knitting all of these pieces together and making it happen. And so 4, 5, 6 years ago, this was a dream. This is a lot of word pictures and a sexy model and some drawings, but now it's really happening in the form of the Watershed Management Project, serving multiple projects. District energy is underway. The platform for the park has been identified, and to a large extent, through good luck and a lot of hard work, we're making it happen.